Hi Internet, Donna here. I am making a toothless video today because I wanted to talk to you a little bit about starting your own YouTube channel or vlogging or blogging your denture journey. There are several people on the interweb right now in the denture support groups that either are thinking about starting a channel, have thought about starting a channel, want to start a channel but can't find their voice. And for the people who are just having trouble just doing it, I've got a couple of words for you guys. Number one, just do it. It's a little nerve-wracking at first to think about your audience and think about putting yourself out there. Especially for those of us who have had problems with our teeth for a really long time and have been ashamed to show our smiles, to show our teeth at all when we speak. And this is part of the reason that I do this video without my teeth in, because normally I wouldn't be caught dead outside of my house without my teeth. But here I am on the internet for the entire world to see without them. So, if I can do this, you can do this, or something close to this. I used to make videos. I've been making videos on YouTube since 2010, and back then my teeth weren't the greatest. 2012, my teeth weren't the greatest. I went to making gaming videos where my face wasn't even on the screen anymore. I know those videos aren't on my channel anymore. Well, I mean, they are, but they're not in a playlist that's readily available, or I've gone back and I've hidden a lot of my videos, either because of my teeth or because they weren't related to teeth, since I started talking about teeth and this basically became a denture channel. So yeah, if I can do this, you can do this. Now, for those of you who say, but Donna, you know, you just put your ass out there all the time and you don't have a problem with it and you seem to enjoy it. Yeah, I do enjoy it, but it was hard at first. Once I stopped, when I first started, once I stopped thinking about the possibility of thousands of people seeing me and hearing my words, because at first I wasn't really too keen on crowds and large amounts of people, so making YouTube videos at first for me was like the same thing as standing up on a stage at the state fair while hundreds of people just walked by. Never mind who wanted to stop and have a gander, but just walking by. And for me, that was fucking terrifying at first. Once you stop thinking in terms of that and just talk to the camera like it's your friend, then you can get used to the idea of the people in your comment section that come back video after video. Those are the people that you're talking to. And then after a while, you get used to the idea that there are more people that maybe can't find their voice to leave you a comment, and so you start talking to more of the people until eventually you're talking to everybody that you intend to talk to, and it's not so frightening. Now, this kind of thing doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen. You just have to take that first step, jump into it, and then stick with it. So, another thing that I'd like to say is that whatever it is that you've got going on in your mouth, it's not empty right now. Look at this. Look at this shit. See this? This is an empty face. See? Whatever it is that you've got going on in there is not as weird as this. It's not as strange. It's not as awful. It's not as fucked up as this. And mind you, I'm 38 years old, okay? So I'm not 23, I'm not 26, but I've needed dentures since I was that age. So if you're young and you're embarrassed about needing dentures or about having dentures because you're young, just know that if you've already taken the steps to get them, or you're already considering the steps to get them, you're so much further ahead of the game than I was at your age. Because at your age, not only was I not even considering doing anything on YouTube, but I wasn't considering doing anything about my teeth, about my oral health, about my health overall. So you're way further ahead than I am. You might as well take that next step and jump that much further ahead of me and go ahead and just make your first video. When you make your first video, just stop beforehand, breathe, and just start talking. Sometimes it's helpful for me to make a few notes. I'll make like a rough outline and have it up on my screen in big letters in Microsoft Word, or on Google Docs, Google Sheets, or no, Google Slides. Damn you, Google, you get too much shit. You get too much shit. See what I mean? But Google Slides, so that I can flip through, say, cue cards, so to speak, just a card with a thought written down on it on my computer screen. Because if we look at my setup here, right behind my camera is always my computer. And I have two screens, and this camera sits right in between them, because this is a phone. And I've always, well, a lot of times I have, let me put this back where it was. Whoa, crooked camera. Okay. A lot of times I have notes up on the screen to help me. Take a deep breath. If you've prepared yourself, excuse me, for the material that you want to talk about, you have notes about the material you want to talk about your material. If you have done what you need to do to prepare and you're still scared, do it anyway. Part of what makes you you, part of what makes you charming, part of what will make you watchable is just being yourself. And if yourself is terrified right now, you can be that. If yourself is a little scared, a little nervous, you can be that. If yourself is full of yourself and hamming it up for the camera, be that. Be whatever it is that you are in the moment, and put the moment on YouTube. I'm not going to sit and give tips and tricks for growing your audience. There are lots of other people out on YouTube that do that, and people try those methods with or without success. All I can tell you is just be you, and people will gravitate to you. And whenever you are being you on camera and happen to upload it to YouTube, let someone know about it, like on Facebook or Twitter. You know, if you have a social media following or you have friends on social media, let us know. You know, new videos from new video makers don't always have a way of coming up in the suggested videos for those of us who browse YouTube for a good portion of our day. So you have to let us know that you've made a video so that we can go and watch it. If that makes you uncomfortable, then don't. If you want to make your first couple of videos and not announce them and just kind of see what happens, or even list them as private at first, do that. Get your feet wet, get your toes wet before you jump in. Your steps that you'll take to making your story known on YouTube are yours. They're as individual to you as your mouth is. They're as individual to you as your fingerprints are, and they're as individual to you as you are an individual. I really hope this helps somebody. That's all that I have for you now. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you're thinking, how you're feeling. I love to read and respond to every single one. I will see you again next time with a fresh new video, but until then, be good to each other, keep smiling, and keep being awesome.